Look at me, so weird.
Welcome to
Girls Gone Grapes
with Amanda and Bre.
Camping Edition.
Episode 3.
Girls sleepover.
We're having sleepover, outside in the trailer, so it's kind of camping, but it's in my backyard.
It's Alberta camping.
No.
Yeah, in Ontario everyone camps in tents.
Who camps in tents anymore? Weird. Not weird. I hate waking up damp. That's why I hate tenting. You wake up damp in the morning.
I mean, it's a little bit of moistness to the air, but...
What do you guys think? Do you wake up damp when you sleep in a tent? Because you totally do, right?
That's part of the feeling of camping.
Or you can wake up in a dry trailer and then go out and have fun. And shower and washroom and microwave.
So our topic of the video is not camping. It's actually midlife crisis at 23.
What up? Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Oh, it's a big thunder. Plus, in the thunderstorms, you're not exactly scared as much as if you're in a tent.
Yeah, but you feel like you're also in the thunderstorm.
Yeah, and you're hit by lightning. Okay, on topic.
Yes.
We only have... We can't do this in 10 minutes. Still by thunder.
Whew.
10 minutes. Midlife crisis at 23. The whole point of that is not really like a midlife crisis. I mean, it is, but it is. It's different. It's like...
Yeah. It's not like an
Why don't we tell what we mean by it?
What?
What we want, to get to the point. Midlife crisis at 23.
Yeah.
Authentic self.
Yeah,
Finding yourself.
Yeah, finding yourself. Not so much like your life's true purpose, because I mean...
Who knows that?
Yeah, who knows what that is? Even if you find it, do you know that you have it? Whereas this is more just about living your authentic self, doing what you love, and doing what you personally love, not what you feel like you should be doing at this certain age.
Yes. Lots of kids feel like they have to, not so much kids, lots of people feel like they have to go to post-secondary after high school, and if they don't, they're like a failure. Or if they go travel, maybe people feel like they're being judged for choosing that, like what you said.
Yeah, I had a hard time coming back after traveling and figuring out what it is I wanted to do. It wasn't so hard deciding to drop out of post-secondary school and go travel. That was the easy part. The hard part was coming back from it and being like, well, what am I supposed to do now? I just want to keep traveling, but I also have this feeling where I need to go back to school, you know?
You should touch on how many times you've changed.
I think I've gone to 4 different post-secondary schools and 5 different programs. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
going
crazy.
on my 6th program in September, but this is the one.
The money wasted.
Money wasted, but experience gained. Now I know what I want.
That's
and I really know what I want.
Do you want to tell them?
Yeah, I'm going to be going into a clinical herbologist program.
Which is totally Bre if
I'm so
you
excited.
know her.
Growing your own herbs, harvesting them, making them into tinctures, oils, balms, creams, medicine, hair care, there's just, it goes on and on. But we kind of came up with this video because earlier we were talking and realizing that there could be so many other people, it's not even just traveling. It could just be maybe you're in a job that you dislike and there's something else that you want to pursue.
But you're scared.
Yeah. Start it as a hobby. Start it as a hobby or something you do in your spare time, or even as a volunteer project. Just start doing it and work your way up
To that freedom point of escaping.
Yeah.
I'd say being born here in Alberta, it's more traditional, and I feel like I have to follow the path and check the boxes. But I found once I checked the boxes, I did the house, I did the vehicle, bought a trailer, none of it really brought true happiness that I was looking for, and it was more like what my family thought installed that what happiness was.
Yeah.
And it didn't make me happy, and it should have, because that's what I thought it would. I thought once I did it, it would bring me happiness. But it was emptiness. It truly brought emptiness.
And that was kind of...
And debt.
Yeah. Kind of similar for me, not so much the checking the boxes off, but going to all these programs that continually was I'll go to a program just because I need to do it, and I'm sure I'll end up liking it, but you're never...
Can't force yourself.
No, if you force yourself, no matter how many different programs you try, or how many different jobs you try, or how many different things you get, or material possessions you get, until you find what it is that you love and that agrees with your whole body and everything, you're never gonna fully be satisfied or happy.
It's good to try though, because if you don't try, then you never know.
Yes, my favorite thing.
So it's not that we're saying don't not try.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
that
if I
we
had
preach
never gone
anything.
to any of those programs, you know,
Yeah.
I would have never known what I want now.
Totally.
Trial and error.
Definitely. It's I think in the beginning when we talk about finding yourself, I think we said that quote. It's not really finding yourself though, but it's being comfortable and confident enough to recognize when you're like no, like to actually stand up and say no.
Yeah, yes. Yeah.
And sometimes I feel like we let things blow over because we're afraid of conflict, maybe with our family or our friends or just with society as a whole. And I think it gets the best of us when really sometimes it's just important to say no.
It is, yeah, and you know,
or not even no, but just to say what you feel.
Yeah.
Express it.
You know, saying yes to yourself.
Totally.
You know?
I got a funny
say yes to
story.
everything. Yeah.
This kind of reminds me, I have a lovely neighbor who watches this. Shout out to Heather. I was away at work and I was like, here, come over and take like all my kale, all my spinach. I'm not gonna be home. It's gonna go to waste. Eat it. She took the whole plant. And I was like, but I can continue to grow. And I was like, do I say something or do I not? And I was like, my garden is my life. I'm so proud of it. I mean, anyone who's seen my Snapchat, it's like my garden pictures is like my zucchini. And so I was like, do I say something? And I was like, maybe I'll just go get one kale plant back. Like, not even the plant. I just want like the root back so then it can continue to grow.
I didn't know she took all of it.
Neither did, and I was like, I think something's missing. I came back from work. I was like, something's missing in my garden. It's so empty. And I like asked a friend and he's like, no, don't say anything. Like, you're gonna create conflict. And I was like, but I feel like if I do it really nice, it's not gonna create conflict. It was like a pure misunderstanding and a hilarious misunderstanding. I like knocked on the door and I was like, hey Heather, I think there was like a misunderstanding. And I was like, can I just like have one plant back? And then we're talking and she's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go. I was just, good thing I didn't process it yet. And I was like, okay. And then I went, took the one plant back out of 4, I think. And I was thinking about it over my fence. We have like the Tim Allen relationship, like Home Improvement. And I was like, processing, she's not gonna plant him. And so like I went, I called her out of her house. I was like, hey, if you're not gonna process it, can I just have like the roots back? And so I got all my plants back. She got what she wanted. Well, what I told her, I like made her take some. So then what she wanted, I like sent her a Facebook message like, please go raid my garden, it's gonna go to waste. But in the end, it was like such a fulfilling experience for something so stupid. Not stupid, but it was like, I was like, I'm really glad I voiced my opinion. That was the first time I felt like I did, that I stood up for myself. And when someone said, no, don't do it. But
and even like something small like that, like
it's a plant.
Yeah,
not
but
even
I mean,
big.
like it brought satisfaction.
Totally.
And you know, there's a lot of times where we are scared to talk to our family or friends about what it is that we really want to do, whether it be school, a job, or moving. Or just trying something new.
Yeah.
It's scary and it's a total freaky experience because you don't even know if it's going to work out. And you know, you want people to support you, but at the same time, you got to do it.
You gotta try.
Yeah.
No one knows your soul like you.
Yeah, and even saying it out loud to other people, like it starts to become more of a reality and you start to believe in it more and you start to get excited about it, and that's when you know that's the thing you should go after.
Yeah, I mean, if you say something enough, I have no idea who it was, but it was a podcast with Tim Ferriss, and the guy who was like, he was working at a startup, and he just started saying, in a year I'm gonna have my own startup, and like once that year hit, everyone's like, so where's your startup? And then that encouraged him to create a startup, and it's like $1 million company. It's a huge company everyone knows now, and I was like, to think he would have never done it if someone didn't like hold him accountable to his actions or be like, so where's the startup you're gonna create, kind of thing.
That's a similar story to
be a billionaire.
Yeah, it's true. Like a similar story. This track and field athlete from America, I think it was like 5 years ago, she said she was going to run in the 2016 Olympics and she was also going to be graduated from a post-secondary school.
Wow.
And she tweeted that 5 years ago, and then she tweeted like last week, she was like, guys, I graduated from whatever school and now I'm running in the Olympics. Like,
can you imagine the dedication that work?
Right? Like,
not that dedicated.
Like, that's a 5-year plan, and I mean,
once you throw it out to the universe.
Exactly. You put it out in the universe. The universe is gonna put the stepping stones and help you to get there.
You gotta put it there first.
But Yes.
And have the heart and the dedication
And
to
follow the
real passion,
the steps
like the
too.
want.
Yes, yeah. They're gonna be laid out there for you, but you have to be willing to get out of your house and out of your comfort zone to go.
Basically.
Yeah.
You know, even if it feels like a midlife crisis at 23, you just gotta keep smiling, keep working, and like Bre said, you start as a hobby and create your way.
Yeah.
Create your way there. You gotta work your way out of that midlife crisis. What would it be, like early life crisis? It's not really midlife. You must only live to
Like
40.
a quarter life crisis?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, 10-minute mark, by the way.
Ah,
That's perfect.
that
That's
was perfect.
Got everything out.
You did.
Shout out to Heather. Really glad we had that chat. It made me feel so good about myself. It really empowered me. It was so weird.
Yeah,
it was the
I bet.
most surreal feeling in the end because I was so happy after I was so scared to confront her. Confront is such a bad word because it feels like she did something wrong. She didn't, because it was just a pure misunderstanding.
Yeah.
But it really made me feel like proud of myself, and I was like, I'm like tired of letting people like not walk on me, but like, you know, like I'm tired of not standing up for myself. Sometimes, sometimes I feel like I just gotta let it go because you don't want conflict, right?
Yeah.
And I'm so like
it's
I don't.
easier to not have it.
But then sometimes you lose a bit of yourself.
Yes. Yeah.
Pick your battles. That's what my Papa Bear always used to say. Dad, not Papa Bear. I always call him Papa H. Yeah, pick your battles. Pick your battles of what you want and what you want in life, and you never know what will happen.
Exactly.
Peace out. No, just kidding.
So whatever life crisis you're at, whether it's 23, 16, 40,
55,
70, there's never
60.
a wrong or a too late time to start something also. Never feel like it's too late to start something.
Unless it is too late. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I just mean like set realistic goals. That is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, you can't say I'm gonna run in the 2020 Olympics if I'm not training, right? Like that's
Well, yeah, of
So
course.
it's important to set realistic goals. It's best thing about being sports oriented.
And drink lots of wine. It'll help bring wisdom.
I want to say something else, but sure.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Thank you. See you next time.
Adios.